The school art fair. The school art fair. It felt like the whole world was buzzing inside these walls. A hive of nervous energy and bright colors. I clutched my tablet so tightly my knuckles turned white. Every step felt like wading through thick mud. My heart was a frantic drum against my ribs. What was I even thinking? My art? My little drawings? They felt so small and fragile here, surrounded by so much talent. I could feel the familiar knot of anxiety tightening in my stomach, whispering all the reasons I should just turn around and leave. Just as I was about to retreat, a familiar voice cut through the noise.
It was Orion, a whirlwind of bright yellow and boundless energy.
He squeezed my shoulder, his warm brown eyes searching mine. "Hey," he said softly. "You're here. You actually came." That's the hardest part, you know? He gestured around at the crowded room. "Look at all this! It's loud. It's a little crazy. But you belong here just as much as anyone else." Floating
Beside me,
Pixel pulsed with a gentle, encouraging light, its glow a tiny beacon in the overwhelming space. Orion grinned. "See? Even your little sparky friend agrees. You've got this, Luna. I'm right here." His words were a lifeline.
I took a deep breath. Okay, one step at a time.
As we found a small, empty corner to set up, my eyes met another pair across the room. It was Aurora. She was surrounded by admirers, the center of her own universe, looking as flawless as ever. But then, she looked right at me. And she smiled. It wasn't the practiced, perfect smile from her social media posts. It was real. Genuine. A small, quiet acknowledgement that made my breath catch. In that moment, the rivalry, the jealousy I'd felt, it all just melted away. She was just a girl, like me, trying to find her place. Pixel's glow brightened, sensing the shift. Maybe this wouldn't be so bad. My display was simple. Just my tablet! Cycling through a few of my favorite pieces, the ones that felt the most. Me. For a long time, nothing happened. People walked by, their eyes scanning over my work and moving on. The old insecurities started creeping back in. My art wasn't good enough. It was too weird, too different. I stared at my feet, wanting the floor to swallow me whole. Orion stayed quiet beside me, a silent, steady presence. Then, he nudged me. "Luna, you should post it online right now." I looked at him like he'd grown a second head. "What? No, I can't. What if no one likes it? What if they say mean things?" He just smiled at that patient smile of his. What if they don't? What if someone out there needs to see exactly what you've created? His faith was infuriating and inspiring. I looked at Pixel, who was now practically vibrating with turquoise light. Its energy felt like a dare. My hands trembled as I opened the app, selected a drawing, and my thumb hovered over the post button. It was the scariest button in the world. I closed my eyes and pressed it. It was done. The screen was a blank slate of anxiety. My heart pounded with every passing second. 0 likes. 0 comments. The silence was deafening. I felt sick. This was a mistake. A huge, embarrassing mistake. I was about to delete it when a single notification popped up. A comment. My finger shook as I tapped it. It read, "This is so unique." I loved the colors. My eyes widened. Another one appeared. "Wow, I feel this." And another. "This is exactly how I've been feeling lately." Thank you. They weren't just likes. They were connections. People were seeing it. They were seeing me. Then, a comment from a familiar name, Aurora. My stomach dropped. I braced myself for I don't know what. But her words glowed on the screen. "This is beautiful." Tears pricked my eyes. It wasn't about followers or fame. It was just one artist seeing another. At that moment, Pixel began to glow with an intensity I'd never seen before. So bright it was almost blinding. The light was warm, filling the little corner of the art fair. Then, the light softened, and Pixel began to change. Its solid form started to dissolve into countless drifting particles of turquoise light, swirling around me like gentle snow. I heard its voice, not through my ears, but in my heart. "You don't need me anymore,"
it whispered.
"The light was always yours." The glowing pixels drifted towards me, melting into my chest in a wave of soft, comforting warmth. I felt it settle deep within me, not as something separate, but as a part of my own being. The light was mine. I looked up from my tablet, tears streaming down my face. But for the first time, they weren't tears of sadness or fear. They were tears of release, of acceptance. I was smiling. Orion threw his arms around me in a crushing hug, laughing with relief. A moment later, Aurora was there too, joining the embrace. We were just 3 kids,
Standing in the middle of a crowded art fair, holding each other up.
and as I stood there, wrapped in the warmth of my friends, I felt a quiet strength settle over me. My art wasn't perfect. I wasn't perfect. But my light was finally ready to shine.